I had a great advantage being a designer and director because not only would I design the set, I mean, it was very timely. I would do things under budget and under schedule. You know, it would save a lot of money because I knew exactly what I wanted to do. There was no second guessing. I think one of the biggest things I did was a 2-hour special for St. Jude at NBC. Huge. It took the entire stage, and there were so many people involved in that show. Betty White. It was doing specialty pieces that Buzz Cohen wrote a lot of these special pieces for. It was great being in control. And you know, directing videotape in the booth, you know, it was a good experience. So I had in my career many experiences that a normal designer would not have. I mean, I was associate producer on several shows. There again, it was the This Is the Life series. Warren Stitt, who started a company called 4J Productions, he broke away from Russ Reed Company, started his own production company. And I basically worked as a designer and then a line producer, associate producer, because I hired the crew, went and got the locations, you know, designed the signs for the sets, whatever it might be, and got a lot of involved in that too. And that led to many hours in the editing booth, you know, so I was exposed to editing. And directing, you get exposed to casting. That's another whole process. Musical scoring. Ami Aloni, which was a great composer that did a lot of Russ Reed stuff, World Vision stuff, and St. Jude Children's Hospital. Worked with Danny Thomas a lot. One time with his daughter. So it was a great experience. You were doing something good, raising money for these charities. Productions were always first class. They had plenty of money to do these productions. I think the way that Russ Reed made their money was that they would syndicate these programs, buy airtime, to air these specials. And I think basically that's how the Russ Reed Company made their money. And a lot of mail stuff too. They did a lot of mailing and very, very successful company.
What was it like working with Danny Thomas?
What a great guy. Very committed, of course, to St. Jude. Very, very funny. He made everybody feel at ease. He played around a lot. Very professional. I mean, it was a joy. I mean, those shows were so easy to do. You know, I mean, it was not like, you know, working with a finicky actor or whatever. I mean, it was none of that for the World Vision stuff. And for the St. Jude. I went to the hospital one time and did a show down there, which was great experience. And I mean, just one thing led to another. So I was very lucky to be exposed to many facets of the business that, you know, normal designers don't get to do. You know, if you're known as a designer, I was once represented by ICM for about 30 seconds as a director. You know, if you're known as an art director or production designer, it's very hard to make that transition. And it's probably very lucky that I ever did make that transition. If I got involved in network television, it would have been another whole ball game. I probably would have 1 or 2 shows and disappeared, you know. But the stuff that I was directing was long-term, non-profit organizations, great people, you know, no showbiz BS. You know, everybody was committed to the cause. So it was a joy.